So, hey guys, my name's Donovan. I am currently on day 20 off of Suboxone. I just wanted to say that I've done like a lot of research and I've watched a lot of videos about Suboxone withdrawal, and I I went to inpatient treatment for a month, and I decided to get into an Oxford house. And when I got here, they had told me that I couldn't be on Suboxone, so I had to make the choice to either get off Suboxone and stay in the Oxford house, or stay on Suboxone and go back to my family's. Well, every time I've gone back to my family on Suboxone, it hasn't worked out, or it has for a little bit, and I decided to try and get off of it. I've been in recovery for a few years now, and there's a lot of controversy on if Suboxone is being clean, and I had a few idols in recovery, and most of them had said that Suboxone is a substitution, and it's really, to me it's controversial, because it did help me. It definitely when I'm on Suboxone, I could go to meetings, and I could do recovery, and I didn't live the lifestyle of cheating and stealing and doing all this scandalous shit that I was when I was on heroin. But basically, I'm just saying that it is possible, and there's been videos that have helped me. You know, I've had friends that have gotten off Suboxone, and a lot of them say that it was horrible, and that it was worse than heroin, and so I was really scared for a long time. I actually got off of it cold turkey, off of 8 milligrams. I didn't get the chance to wean off, and basically I'll go through this last 20 days the best as I can. The first 2 days wasn't so bad, and I feel like the reason why it wasn't very bad is because the half-life on Suboxone lasts from, they say, from 24 to 60 hours, or from 24 to 72 hours, and that's within that time, that's only half of the Suboxone that gets out of your system. So within 72 hours per se, you only half of the Suboxone is out. So really, I took a UA the first day that I got here, and it had been 2 days since I had taken Suboxone, and I took another UA 5 days later, so it was 7 days after I'd been off Suboxone, and I peed clean. So it took probably right around 7 days for me to get off of it. So the first 2 or 3 days, it was manageable. It kind of felt, I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as I expected. I really couldn't sleep. Uh, I have friends that I live with in my Oxford house that I went to meetings with. I didn't feel good doing it, but when I think about it now, getting up and walking around was the best thing that I could have done to keep me feeling better. Um, at day 6, I talked to my doctor, and I got a few prescriptions, which helped. That's when sleep, like around day 4 to, I'd say from day 4 to around 9 or 10. That's when sleep was really irritating. It just you know just not excited. I wasn't ever excited about sleep. even with all the medications that I was taking, they all three of my prescriptions were to make me drowsy and to help me with sleep, and I'd take them, and I would get tired for I would get tired and I'd fall asleep and I'd wake up an hour or maybe 2 hours later, and then I couldn't go back to sleep, and um, it was difficult, but after about day 7, it's not that it gets better, but I started to, I wouldn't say get used to it, but it it was just I got to the point where I knew it's gonna be here. I'm gonna feel how I'm gonna feel, and there's nothing that I can do about it. Um, my main thing that I can say to help anyone is change your way of thinking about opiates altogether. There's been almost 5 times where actually I can't even say 5. It's more than 5 that I've tried to get off Suboxone, and I I tell myself, I tell everyone in when I'm in recovery that I'm off Suboxone, but really all I was telling myself is, okay, well, I'm gonna start to wean myself off Suboxone. I'm gonna see how long I can go until I take my next pill. Well, when I had that thought in my head, I couldn't even go 24 hours without taking a part of a Suboxone at least. And uh, once I got out of treatment, and I knew that if I wanted a shot at recovery, I needed to get off of opiates altogether. I had my mindset that I was getting off Suboxone, and there was no getting around it. I had a UA that I had to take that had to have no buprenorphine in it, so that that was huge for me. I feel like I just, with mind over matter, it saved me a shitload of pain, emotionally, mentally, and especially physically. I feel like me, just that mental imprisonment that just brings you, as soon as you start to think that you're sick, and if you can tell yourself you're physically getting sick, you will get sick, and you will get it's just going to get progressively worse as long as you are telling yourself that you can take X, whatever that is, whatever opiate that is, to make you feel better. If you tell yourself that there is nothing that you can do, if there's no narcotic you can take, it's gonna be it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be, but it was a lot easier for me, and this is just my experience. Uh, I had a few prescriptions. I haven't taken my hydroxyzine, my clonidine, or my muscle relaxers in a week now. Sleep isn't the best. The past few years on Suboxone or heroin, I was sleeping till the earliest of about 11. I'd sleep about till 11 or noon in the daytime, and the latest I've slept is like 6:30 or 7, and I go to sleep anywhere from 11 to 1 at night. So things are looking up. That's for sure. I don't, I'm not tossing and turning and getting irritated with myself nonstop when I'm watching TV. It's I I just hope that someone gets something out of this, because I'm 20 years old, and from where a year from a year a year ago, I would have I would have never imagined myself waking up and not taking a pill or doing a shot or falling asleep and doing the same thing, taking a pill to go to sleep, you know, just um, and I know it's not over. I know that it's there's a lot that I'm gonna be going through, um, even the next few months. But it's manageable to me now. I get up and I leave. I go like I've been doing a lot of things. I haven't been a productive member of society for a long time. You know, I've applied like I'm just able to get up and do things now, and I don't dread it. I actually enjoy it because sitting for a long period of time still is a little bit irritating to my body, but yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask, and I this is doable, and the I feel like if I can conquer the physical part, I it will be a battle to conquer the mental part, but the physical part is the part that has scared me for so long, and now that I've done it, I have I have a lot of confidence coming coming into the mental battle. So with that, that's all I got. I hope someone got something out of it. It is possible, and I'm here to make a video for living proof. Thanks.